You can go to El Salvador and stay in El Salvador for a day, and they won't charge you the $1,130. Okay, but if you are transiting through El Salvador to another country, mula, baby. Welcome to the first of many vlogs. I hope our travel adventures have started with a glitch or a hitch.
Oh,
The fact that we are South African citizens, which means we have the pooiest. And for first world country people who travel with just ease, we booked a flight to Nicaragua. Well, Managua.
Managua, Nicaragua.
There we go. It's a tongue twister. Try to say that 10 times in a row. We booked our flight from here, Texas, to El Salvador. From El Salvador to
I like the El Salvador.
El Salvador. We got to the airport. We checked our bags. Well, no, we
got the bags.
We got the bags, slippy thing. We went to the front to check our bags, and the lady's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! You can't get into El Salvador."
Well, you can.
Well, you can, okay, but there is a fee.
El Salvador has implemented an airport improvement fee, $1,130
US dollars
for passengers each.
per person.
For passengers transiting.
So essentially, we would have had to pay over $2,200 additional to go via
just to transit in El Salvador.
We were like, hell no. So now we're going from Texas to
Bogota, Colombia, to San Jose, Costa Rica,
to Managua. So we're going all the way down and working our way back up to Managua.
It's a long ass
flight. So for people who do not know, we are bodybuilders, which means we need to stay on diet. Now, we have one meal left.
What you doing, Nick?
I'm cutting my cucumber with the spoon. That is it. And we're only arriving in Managua in 2.5 days. Tip number 1 for Indians and Africans.
Don't go to El Salvador and transit.
Tip number 2 is make sure that you have a ticket or proof that you are leaving the country. So we just bought our ticket proving we're going to leave the country after staying in a nice dingy hotel. On to our new adventure!
Yay!
Managua in 2 days. I wasn't joking. I still have to keep
What big?
So updates.
Are we there yet?
We're not there yet. We're now in
Bogota,
Colombia. We kind of overshot.
Yes,
Wow.
we went just a bit too far. To be fair, the landing was amazing.
The landing was remarkable.
Best landing I've had.
Seriously incredible.
Must have been a really old plane.
Even though it was 6 hours, nothing was provided. So you don't have screens. Agua, nada. A cafe, nada. Like, nada. So, like, you're like, if you did not bring water onto that flight...
Sorry for you. I couldn't pay for stuff.
Yeah, you can buy stuff, but should you want, like,
because
a coffee...
all the other flights, you get something.
Yeah, I mean, like, on Delta, even if it's like a 2-hour flight, they offer you coffee and a little cookie. Yeah, the toilet is so small that I was knocking my head on the door.
All you need is some turbulence.
Yeah, and you're like, wee! Okay, our next flight is in the morning
hours.
in 12 hours. So we are going to be hanging around in Colombia. And the only shop is a Dunkin' Donuts. Score one for us.
Are we there yet?
We are one step away. It's really expensive at the airport, as per usual. But like, that dish is probably the most reasonable. How much was that? Like,
Well, you got a free coffee.
you got a free coffee.
$18.
So at Colombia, so we're leaving Colombia, get them our passports. And she's like, oh, I don't know if you're allowed to get into Costa Rica with the passports. Now, we have done our due diligence. We know what places we are allowed in with South African passports. And to be fair, most Central and Latin American countries allow South African passports, except Mexico. It took like 20 minutes for her to figure out if we were legitimately allowed into Costa Rica.
This is our place.
Big rooster there. Knock, knock.
The water in Nicaragua you cannot drink. So
No es bueno.
no es bueno. The place that we are staying in says you cannot flush the toilet paper. So that is going to be a very interesting experience. Not flushing toilet paper.
You know what would be funny? It's such a habit, like you wipe and you drop
Yeah.
the toilet paper.
Oh shit.
So now just
you wipe and drop and you'll be like,
oopsie.
oh no.
I gotta get that out. Hi.
Hi. You told me it the wrong way though.
Why?
This is for YouTube. A couple tips if you are going to be staying in a place for a while, obviously book for a month because then you get a discount on Airbnb. The man was like, okay, I'm giving you Wi-Fi, everything's good, see you in the morning. I was like, okay, sweet. We didn't actually check, so we do not have Wi-Fi. And because we left the airport so late last night, we didn't get a SIM contract or anything like that. So we have no Wi-Fi, we have no means of communication. We do not know how to reach the guy. Nicaragua uses WhatsApp, which is what most of the world, except for America, use for communicating. And WhatsApp is obviously data related, so you need Wi-Fi, internet to use it. So we can't message him to let him know we don't have Wi-Fi because we need Wi-Fi to message him. Conundrum. Oh, and there's no hot water. But there's 2 taps.
Yes, it's cold and extra cold. So there's the bed. Just excuse the bed.
Yeah.
And then here's the bathroom. So there's the shower.
So we'll go find the beach, but first, food and Wi-Fi.
I thought you were gonna say, but first we need to poop.
I don't need a poop.
Apparently we gotta just lock up.
Okay.
On my padlocks. We use the big choke thingy. It's like we're in South Africa.
It really is like we're in South Africa. We're on to explore and find Wi-Fi. Okay, so we are officially in Nicaragua and in search of Wi-Fi, which meant we had to go to a restaurant and order something in order to get Wi-Fi so that we can communicate with the rest of the world. $10 for a burger, no chips, just the burger and a coffee.
This is my bad.
Explain.
So there's not much maths to it, but yeah. So the total, and then they add the tax, and then they add the tip, and then there's your final.
So 2 burgers and 2 coffees at like a restaurant
On the beach.
which is on the beach. Yeah, it's $13.31. I don't know, do you guys say cents? I don't know. Regardless. So that's the total. I literally just noticed now how fat my feet are. There were what I thought were fleas in the kitchen. And
You're really selling this place.
and so I Googled it and I was like, are these fleas? And then the one option was, no, it's, what were they? Sand fleas.
Well, that's a flea, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but it was like a type of flea. It's like, it's a sand, could potentially be a sand flea, which burrows into your skin and lays eggs in your...
No, I'm getting itchy now.
So we have walked 2 kilometers to the big shopping markets, which are still kind of small. So we checked out the small markets, which had, most of them are just like bare essentials. So a little bit of fruit, a little bit of rice.
To be fair, there's fruit on every corner.
We haven't found meat anywhere. We found some eggs. Eggs are actually not too badly priced. You can get 30 eggs, $5 for 30 eggs. So it's not too badly priced. Okay, so the rice is 130. So we will get some spices. Found the meat. So prices are quite reasonable here. The 90-10 is 102 Cordova a pound, but they ran out of meat, so we're waiting to get more carne. This is a bit of Nicaragua. You want to get some chicken? Update. This is probably the most ghetto kitchen I have ever experienced. There's no hot water, so shower sink, there is no hot water. So if I do have like really greasy containers, I've got to boil water before I can wash them. Trying to find anything sugar free in Nicaragua is almost impossible. We found Coke. That's about it. So literally, I shit you not, I was not looking at ingredients. Then I got home and I read the ingredients, and it's 70% cafe and 30% azúcar, i.e., 30% of this is sugar.
But my feet are still puffy from the plane.
They're not. They're actually better.
Are they a bit better?
Yes.
You're supposed to wear compression everything because that stops the water retention. We are not like poor. I'm just putting it out there, but we are sticklers for what we eat, and we like a bargain. And
have you seen the size of the insects?
the insects are bigger than the cats. And I'm saying that because the cats are minuscule.
Found a gym.
We found a gym, and I literally swear my ass. Hopefully not your ass. Welcome to our gym. Fight Club gym. The everything gym. CrossFit, bodybuilding, boxing. Oh, and pickleball. We were working back from gym, and guess what we found? It looks familiar, doesn't it? Supplements. We have not found whey, but we have found some energy thingies, which will help because we ran out of caffeine, and the monsters are like 100 Cordoba, which is 50 Rand. We have found a few more supplements, and this is pretty much it. But the prices are ridiculous. So we got optimal nutrition, which is almost 2,000 Cordoba. Then we just bought some vegetables, and I was ridiculously expensive vegetables somehow. We bought one pineapple, one carrot, 3 peppers, and 1 dragon fruit because I've never tried a dragon fruit. And that was like 400 Cordobas.
Oh.
And as you can see, we are sweating like fucking pigs. Do pigs even sweat? I don't think they do. I think that's why they go in the mud to cool themselves down because they don't have sweat glands. I think humans are the only species that have sweat glands.
You're getting so sidetracked.
I am getting so sidetracked.
We got slip slaps.
These were 300 Cordoba. My research, everyone had said like the stores and whatnot charge you a fee if you pay in dollars for the exchange rate. We paid the exact rate. So they didn't charge a fee for us to pay in dollars. So that is good to know. Nicaragua is supposed to be known for being cheap. And so far, yes, we are in San Sur. And yes, I am aware that the international food that you have to bring in, like the whey, will be more expensive because obviously 1, it's not locally produced, and 2, they have to ship it in. But even the local food isn't as cheap as even the local food wasn't as cheap as we were expecting. This is where the soul crashing moment came. These 3, how much do you think it cost? I'm going to give you a second. I did give you the prices, so if you're good at maths, you may have worked it out. But it was 4,000 Cordoba, which is 2,000 Rand. Oh my fucking word, I hadn't calculated that into Rand. I just had a moment.
That's $110. What you got there, Lee?
That's some water.
What? And you got to walk up the hill.
Who says bodybuilders aren't functional? Yeah. I got my water for the day.
Do you want me to do it, rather?
Oh, look, you're making me this manly.
No.
I'll hold the bottle.
You hold,
No, but this is a woman's job.
how is that a woman's job?
Holding the bottle.
I think we should fast forward this part.
Yes. 1 hour later.
Functional training at its maximum. We're just gonna use water jugs for bicep curls. Actually, that's quite heavy.
Oh, I was shaking and you were laughing at me.
So we made a realization today.
We don't know if it's true though, but I'm guessing it is.
Yeah, we probably should Google it before talking to you, but we're gonna do it anyway. We were in the shops today, and I was like, I actually looked to see how much price of a carrot was, and the price of a carrot was 55 Cordoba.
Was it that much?
Yes, one carrot. This is just one of the shops. So a lot of the shops don't have pricing. And then I was like, why are there no cheap vegetables? And then my husband says, well, we're in a tropical place.
Is there such a thing as a tropical vegetable?
Okay, so we actually just Googled tropical vegetables.
Yes.
So we got sweet potato, cucumber, which we is actually a fruit, tomatoes, which is actually a fruit, eggplant, which I'm pretty sure is actually a fruit. That car is barely held together at this point. I don't know how I feel hammering the ground that I'm literally standing on, which happens to be a roof. It's our first walk on the beach in Nicaragua. It's actually not too hot right now. There are people just chilling in the water. It's really hard to find places to walk when you're barefoot. Like, it's not the nicest of beaches. The statue. Oh, there's the statue, which you can't see because it's so small. It's there. The sky, however, is definitely... It just gets better and better. It's just incredible. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Oh, don't get me.
We got upgraded. Welcome to our new abode. A little bit of a view now, so you can kind of see some green stuff. But it is nice and big. So we got our living room. Got our little stovetop gas thingy.
That looks fancy.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, the lighting here is really not good. It's dark.
They can room for when the hubby misbehaves, so I can send him there.
That's the naughty corner. I was gonna say, can you turn the lights on? But it's on.
And then we've got our toilet where we can't flush the toilet paper. But the toilet paper has upgraded from our last place.
Yes, this is triple ply.
Well, double ply. The last place it was like
Single ply.
Single ply. We came in and the toilet roll was the wrong way. Now, when I say the wrong way, I meant the opposite way to this. Because this is the only way that the toilet roll should be, okay? Now, I didn't say anything. It was just the wrong way. And then, an hour later, I go to use the bathroom and it's now the right way. So I turn to my hubby and I'm like, did you fix the toilet roll? And he's like, yes. That's how you know you're with the right person. Because they fixed the damn toilet roll. Got a shower with more pressure.
Yes.
So that's cool. Still cold showers, but we
At least it's a high pressure cold
high
shower.
pressure. We have a visitor. He came probably because of the chicken smell. But he's
Where
so
did he come
cute.
from? How did he get in?
The nice thing about Nicaragua is even though there are a lot of homeless dogs, none of them look like
They haven't eaten.
they haven't eaten. Everyone seems to feed them. Beautiful. Meanwhile, the roads look like this, and people living like that.
Showing me sweating or what?
No, I'm showing people in the houses. This is what some people live like.
It's similar to South Africa.
No, it's similar. It is definitely. It's just like it looks prettier. Come live in Nicaragua. It's cheap, they say.
I mean,
Sweating, not sweating. Sweating, not sweating. This is funny. We have a theory. One of many theories. The theory is obviously women run slightly lower temperature to men. They don't get as hot as quickly as men do. So obviously he's going to start perspiring, which will cool him down faster than I will. Whilst I am still radiating. We're sharing bonding moments. Please note this is the toilet, right? There is the lock. It is on the outside. The toilet is right there. The door is right here. He is right there. We can bond. No, release me. That is not romantic at. I'm taking a poop.
It's growing faster on the sides than on the top.
You do not have a runway.
Woke up at 2:30. Fans aren't working. Hot as hell. And no power. I don't know how the mattress got wet.
Yes,
So now when you try light it,
you can't. But hopefully the power comes on soon because we just bought all our food yesterday. And it's in the fridge, which needs electricity. So that's problematic. And this is the first time he's lit the what? I normally do the cooking, so now pressure's on. We are going on, I don't know how many hours without electricity. I don't
sounds
know.
like South Africa.
We have discovered the vegetables that you can buy the cheapest at this time of year. Bigger shops are actually cheaper than the smaller little shops. So if you have the time and you know what you're going to be cooking for a few days in a row, cheapest things that you can buy, vegetable wise or fruit, however you want to classify it, are onions, eggplant, peppers, spring onion, Papino, cucumber, which is actually cucumber, which is actually fruit, tomatoes. So I am cooking this at the moment, which is mince. It's 10 pounds at how much, math person?
It's 80 Cordoba a pound.
Around about $2 a meal.
That's what we normally go for.
Well, that's where we usually ballpark figure. So it's really not too bad. For bulk cooking and obviously being able to control the micros and the macros, we may have to go to a coffee cafe place to get some power. And I'm wasting battery forming this to tell you because I felt like it was important to let you know we are suffering and are
Struggling.
We're struggling. We have no power and it's fucking hot, which means we have no fan. So you got to pay for the taxi to get to Rivas. You got to pay for the tax to enter. I mean, that was $2. But then you got to pay for the ferry. Then you got to pay for transportation on Ometepe, which can be just a taxi. We're doing an ATV. So
Have you ever driven?
no, have you? Give us an ATV for no reason with no license or experience. They just. Did we get helmets? We did too. Sweet. We get the helmets. To climb the mountain, it is illegal not to have a tour guide. So, not the mountain, the volcano. So we have to be at the volcano at 6 a.m. So at least we've got
That's
a.
when it wakes up. Even that's still.
We're gonna see dinosaurs. It's like Jurassic. It does actually look like Jurassic. Okay, we got a ride.
Yes.
We're on the island. And we have no idea what we're doing. But it's an adventure.
We're wasting petrol. Let's go.
Okay. Some bulls on the way. They don't look friendly, or is it just me? This that one's like, one's just like, I am not moving. I am very, very comfortable. Thank you very much. I am magnificent beast. So we've arrived.
We hope so, else we're in someone's random backyard.
Yeah, well, we have no idea. But we're parked. It was fucking epic. To our spread for the weekend in Ometepe. So we got a bed.
That's good.
One step in the right direction. And a little kitchenette thingy with the fridge. Big outdoor area to
And there's a
chill.
cute dog.
Walk barefoot. Do I have to walk barefoot? I will take my shoes off. Damn. That is cool. Check out the view. So I think that's a live volcano. I'm not too sure. The ropey things dig into the redness. Wow, I'm so smart right now. Everyone's like, wow, she's a genius. Dude, I got a little burnt. Like, you're not red. You're like, what?
I'm a shade of red,
You're a shade of red,
but
but
I'm not supposed to burn.
I can blend into the pole.
You did.
We now have to find a little shop to buy water because we're going to go climb a volcano tomorrow. If you want to do any activity, and I mean literally any activity, you got to pay for it. So if you want to go for a hike, you got to pay for it. If you want to go swim in a lagoon, you got to pay for it. If you want to literally do anything, you got to pay entry fee. Obviously, it's kind of like going to Las Vegas, but not quite as expensive because Las Vegas, you got to pay like $25 to $100 to watch a show. Whereas this is kind of like $10 to $20 to swim in a lagoon. Come with plenty of money and water. And oh, yes, we can get water here. And bring a shirt because we did not. That was stupid. I found us a spot. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know if we're allowed in there. It's like, welcome there, but then no one's kind of greeting us. So it's like, can we go in or is it private property? And they're just like some naked people in the spring, kind of like humping. So it's a bit weird. And then, like a little bit further upstream, there's a lady literally like washing her clothes. I'll film her. So she's washing her clothes upstream, and then the water's like kind of flowing downstream to the naked people.
Y'all come back now.
Y'all come back now. So we're gonna head back to the Airbnb. I mean, it looks very pretty on the one side. Then you've got the lady doing the laundry on the other side, and then some people downstream kind of getting jiggy. We're
It looks very
relaxing.
uncomfortable.
I don't know how to relax in this thing. It's kind of like
The
what
other hammocks were so full.
I don't know what I'm doing.
The other hammock was I look like I know what I'm doing. We are
Anyway,
in between two volcanoes.
so there's one. You probably can't see because it's covered in clouds, and there's another one which you can't see. We're trying to do
Relax.
nothing.
You're not very good.
5 minutes later, I am bored.
5 seconds.
5.
Let me see. This hammock's making me itch.
I'm gonna try and get out. This should be filmed from another point of view besides. I'm not comfortable.
What are we doing?
I'm trying to get out, but apparently I suck at everything, including trying to get out. And that was not an innuendo.
My turn.
And he does it so gracefully. Okay, let's try the rocking chairs. Back in the day when I was young.
Oh,
Or
you
you
trust this rocking
No,
chair?
it's fine. Just, sit back. You'll be good.
He's more graceful on the rocking chair. He
Yeah.
tells your age.
Yes. Because I'm a cradle snatcher. Goodbye, social media. We're going to go work now. We got greeted by the doggies this morning. That one wants some grass. We're gonna go climb him. Yeah, he's not too happy. Oh, there's a third one. What are we doing?
Nothing the door.
It is 5:15 this morning, and it's a beautiful morning to climb a volcano. No, that's someone's house. We gotta go through.
That's what I meant. You have the helmets.
Oh no, shit, we don't. Take 2. You've always got to wear protection. I like the helmet though.
I don't know how it happened.
But we got lost.
It wasn't me, even though I was navigator. I blame the phone.
Still got to the
No, because
location.
that's because you put your foot down and you were flying. I was fearing for my life. Going over it at like 70 kilometers an hour.
I was not going that
You were going that fast.
I was not. But we got to the location, and then we had to pay
to climb the volcano. Because originally, when we were deciding which volcano to do, said it was a little slippery, but the view at the top was worth it because you don't just look down. Yeah, you go into the crater. You go into the crater. And that was his sales pitch. It was not a little muddy. It was a slip and slide. We were literally walking up through the riverbed. An hour in, I fell. Oh, yes. And I split my knee open. 4 hours up. You still had 3 hours to go with a split knee, falling in mud, which of course led to an infection. Don't say that. But cut that out. Cacao.
Cacao. Oh. So that's chocolate. Okay, we're in the volcano. And there's not much of a sight. And our tour guide has not a single thing of mud on. Like, I am literally just like mud. You're not mud. My shoes are. So the inside of the volcano, there's nothing to see. Maybe if there were no clouds, but there's nothing to see.
What you doing there?
I'm peeling eggs in a volcano. I mean, you can't see anything, but we're in a volcano. And we're eating eggs. And people would be, oh shit, I'll eat that egg and roll it in the dirt. And I was slow, and the boys had to keep on waiting for me. Proof that women suck. Want an egg? I didn't drop it on the ground. And it's not because I'm poor, it's because I'm stingy. Not the same thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that is sexy. Yeah.
Oh, and there were mosquitoes. There were literally swarms.
Like, you could feel the pain as it like put its little pincer into my flesh. But I mean, like, you spent most of your time just trying not to slide and land on your ass and sprain an ankle. I mean, there was nothing to see at the top. So we got to the top, we had a few eggs, and then we walked down again. Our 4x4, what is it? ATV. I keep on forgetting. The battery is dead. We can't start. So now we have to wait 45 minutes for the people who gave it to us to come to swap it out. We got a new ride. Green one. An hour and 40 minutes to be exact. But it's here. We're too tired to actually do anything because of the volcano flying yesterday. All in all, it's been a really good trip to Ometepe. We should probably find somewhere to buy some food so we can meal prep. An issue with the humidity. This cannot happen because just touching each other is like sticky and hot.
I'm getting a rash. I had to sleep in the car. It was a lovely trip. I tried to pay the guy $20, and apparently it had that. It was red on the bill showing that it's like stolen. It wasn't me. And then I got back, and then I fell on the volcano. My knee saved me. Yeah, and I got infected on the volcano. That's done now, and I got a new patch on.
And guess what?
What?
We have no power. The thing that happened was I got off the bus, the boat, the ferry, and I needed to pee. And we found a banos, which is a toilet, and I had to pay 10 Cordoba to pee in a bathroom, in a toilet that doesn't flush, and you can't flush the toilet paper. And I was.
Although she did give you a whole wad of toilet paper.
I know, she gave me a whole wad of toilet paper.
Well, she thought she needed to go poop.
Maybe. Gotta pay to pee. This is not the UK, because in the UK, wherever you go, it seems like you gotta pay to pee, because no one pees in the UK.
High street.
The high street. The posh area, darling. That's where I come from.
And that's where you're not allowed to pee.
That's where you're not allowed to pee, because no one pees in London, darling.
I'm sorry, I'm sweating. It's so hot.
No, oh, okay, sorry. We can't be so close to each other.
You're touching me.
I'm touching. But like helmet hair for days.
Me too.
Yeah.
because I can't drink hot coffee.
Yes.
I don't know how people do it. I mean, it's not cold, but
I
holding
can
hot,
do it.
I can't do it. Anyway, so I'm so used to just, okay, so the coffee's like almost full.
Yeah.
And it's hot. Then I just go to the tap and pour cold water.
Yeah.
I've done that a few times here, and then I have to stop myself because I'm like, that water has sewage in it.
Yeah. I don't mind the cold showers. Obviously, I do mind the lack of electricity and backup systems because I work online. We both work online. And yes, we do have, is it Clara? Yes.
For 15 days of 10 gigs. 10 gigs is only the hotspot.
Yeah.
You've got unlimited messaging, unlimited calls.
I'm kind of vegetarian. My stomach is not happy with a lot of red meat. I could eat eggs. I would eat eggs all day, every day. But since the egg prices has shot through the roof, now I substitute some of my egg meals with whey protein or pea protein or something like that. But any form of import is expensive. Literally the only supplement store in Nicaragua. And it was $45 for a small tub.
Or 30 serving whey protein.
Yeah.
Because you only like chocolate.
I only like chocolate. I'm a chocolader. Chocolader.
I love how you said chocolate to the girl who speaks Spanish.
I know. I keep on switching my languages. I'm like, donkey. And, you know, like, and then I'm like, por favor, lo siento, hasta please. And
Anything.
Just anything. Just say a word.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, we need to get that out before you get another infection.
I know. I can't see it.
We got a squirrel.
Got a visitor.
We got a visitor. So far we've had a dog, a cat, and a squirrel come and say hi. So we got 1 week left.
Yes.
Are you looking forward? What are you looking forward to before we?
Aircon.
Boiling water for coffee. And I use a ladle. So next up is
Panama.
why are we going to Panama?
Aircon.
The doggies are very well behaved. For being homeless doggies, they don't come in. They're like vampires. Vampires can't come in unless you let them. So the dogs are actually like vampires and they're just waiting, biding their time for someone to let them in, and then they will eat your flesh. So every morning on the way to gym, we pass the cat lady. This is what I would be if I hadn't met this person. I would have 1,000,000 cats. So I don't know what it is, if it's just like an SPCA for cats and birds. Fine. But every day we walk past and we just like say hello to all the kitty cats. Look at him.
Beware of the dog.
The place we're booking at Panama is AC.
Yes, I shall be staying indoors for most of the day.
One thing we can definitely say about Nicaragua, or at least San Juan del Sur, is it is very loud. So that truck passes several times a day. The ladies in the morning start at about 5 a.m. selling stuff.
Very loud.
You like your silence. San Juan del Sur is not for you. I am so like white.
I am not white.
I am pinky. I was about to show my arm, but my arm's covered in tattoos, so you can't even see my skin there. This is what a month in Nicaragua does to me. Nothing! It's because I'm a ginger. I have no soul or friend. That's a lie. I have one friend.
I'm your friend.
And it's funny because, like, whenever we walk around, I see all the guys in the houses and they're just wearing a towel. And now I know why. It's because everyone's, like, having routine showers throughout the day to cool down.
The best is you get in the shower and you don't dry off. And you sit in the fans. One of the fans. Then you got water on you. And then the fans, that's the nice one.
Why don't we discuss Nicaragua? The pros and cons of
What are the pros?
We turn off the fans. We should probably turn off the fans.
No, because it's hot.
But we got to be able. They got to be able to hear what we're saying.
Can I hear us?
Probably not.
You're gonna have to, because if I move out the screen.
Okay, I'll turn it off. Nicaragua. Things you need to know. 1. When you get to the airport, you have to pay $10 per person to get into. Multiple people paying with card and even their phone. Preferably have cash on hand just in case, but I did see people paying with their cards. Number 2, they scan your bags, your big bags, before you leave the airport. So make sure you've got no animal products or anything like that in your big bags.
Animals.
They got plenty of cats and dogs on the side of the street. Number 3, you can buy airtime. 300 Cordoba gave us 10 gigabytes of Wi-Fi, which we could do hotspots, so we could put it on one phone and then connect all our other phones to that. So
No, get one.
Just
and
get
let's
one.
Make sure your hotspot works.
everyone uses WhatsApp here. Even if you're going to an Airbnb or something like that, everyone will say, "What's your WhatsApp number? Connect me on WhatsApp." We got a taxi from the airport to San Juan del Sur. There are multiple ways to get to San Juan del Sur. You can use public
Bus.
transport, the bus, shuttle. Yes,
He said $120,
yes.
but that's gringo price.
They will always try to make gringo price. You cannot drink the tap water. So you got to buy bottled water unless you're going to like an Airbnb or something that's very fancy and has like a filtration system. You also cannot flush the toilet paper. The cost of food is actually quite expensive when you go to the shop. So there are 2 bigger supermarkets in San Juan del Sur, and then there are a bunch of little ones. We thought we would have to change money at the airport,
Don't do that.
either draw cash or just pay in dollar. They do not charge a fee.
Where do?
So negligible, don't worry about it. So you can pay in dollar and they'll give you change in Cordoba. We changed $300 at the airport and it cost us
$50.
Don't do that. There are power outages quite routinely. If you end up going to Ometepe island, there are a lot of additional fees, and it's not like you can get off the island. Like once you're on the island, you're on the fucking island. So, you're trapped. There are a lot of bugs and insects. Doesn't bother us, but I know some people would be freaking the fuck out.
Roaches are the size of cats, and the mosquitoes are like this.
It is a party town. So if you are like us who are coming here and you're digital nomads and you actually have to work, bring earplugs because they party all night long, and then the people start selling stuff at the side of the road at 5 a.m. Imports are really expensive. Your fruit and vegetables, obviously, as we've already said, they're not actually that cheap.
Selection of about 5.
Whatever is actually in season at the moment is what's available and cheap. For example, we bought a carrot, not realizing that it is not in season. So anything that is not in season is essentially imported and therefore more expensive. Whey protein, for example, a little tub of whey cost $45. Their staple is beans and rice, probably because the vegetables and fruit are actually quite expensive. America, you guys were taught Spanish at school. I was taught Afrikaans. By donkey, ne? This is useless. It's useless.
To be fair, you were speaking Afrikaans to the one Spanish lady.
There is very little aircon unless you arrange an Airbnb. You are from Africa or India.
Oh, yes. Sorry for you.
You cannot go via El Salvador.
Well, you can.
You can, but then you've got to pay.
You've got to pay taka.
And there's no hot water, so the showers, the taps, the kitchen, there is no hot water. But the soap that they provide is magical.
For dishes, eh?
Yeah, for dishes, not for,
Not for human consumption.
But that's San Juan del Sur, Nicaragua. Be prepared for the hot.
Humidity.
The humidity is very, very, very
It's
high.
not good.
And if you are one of those people who suffers from heat rash, you will get an abundant amount of heat rash.
It's everywhere.
Because you cannot literally cool down.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Welcome to San Juan del Sur. Oh, next off, Panama, baby.